So let's take a closer look at our Lifelong Habits of Mind curriculum component. When we first built our curriculum, we considered what many educational consultants, specialists, and researchers were writing about in the area of 21st century skills. Three of those resources included the work of Ben Akalik and Art Costa, Stephen Covey, and Bob Marzano and Deborah Pickering's work in their book Dimensions of Learning. Our consultant, B. McGarvey, helped organize these resources for us and designed our original Habits of Mind curriculum. That work allowed a variety of our MCCL teachers time to practice explicitly teaching these habits. And after a few years, a group of teachers across several of our cohort school districts worked together to share their experiences and to better understand the research on teaching and assessing habits of mind. After 2 years of work, they had designed our current curriculum, which they feel accurately reflects what they've learned. If you Google habits of mind, most likely you'll come across Calic and Costa's 16 Habits of Mind. In the previously mentioned resources, you'll find that most of those authors recommend that we select from a variety of lists and even consider if we have some of our own. What's important is that we select a set of habits of mind and we stick to them, adopting a common language that learners understand because the language doesn't change on them depending on which teacher they have. So let's take a closer look at our 12 habits of mind. First, this resource is a quick reference resource that identifies the details within each of our curriculum components. Notice the list at the bottom. And notice that what we did was we ended up selecting 12 habits of mind under 3 different measurement topic groupings. So as we drill down, separate our circles, you can see from this slide that we have 3 measurement topics for our habits of mind. They are reflective learner, collaborative worker, and self-directed learner. The measurement topic of reflective learner represents the habits that help us understand ourselves. Improving oneself helps us focus on becoming self-directed learners. And then collaborative worker allows us to focus on how we work with others. So now let's take a closer look at each one of these. Notice that the habits that fall under being a reflective learner are understanding one's learning style, cultivating creativity and imagination, maintaining a growth mindset, and responding to feedback. We think that these taglines corresponding to each one of the habits of mind will help our learners further understand what the habits mean. Notice that the habits that fall under the measurement topic of self-directed learner include meeting quality standards, persevering, setting and monitoring goals, and managing impulsivity. And then our third measurement topic, being a collaborative worker, includes working towards team goals, listening with understanding and empathy, seeking to be understood, and seeking to resolve conflicts. And then our final resource here is another way to represent each of our 3 measurement topics and the habits of mind included under each one of them.